1920s. A woman stands boldly while riding her motorcycle, exuding confidence, independence, and daring. The image captures the thrill of early motorcycling, the breaking of gender norms, and the exhilaration of freedom on two wheels, preserving a daring moment where courage and style meet the open road. 1910. Children pose on old-fashioned roller skates, balancing joy, playfulness, and early recreational innovation. Their cautious yet eager expressions reveal the thrill of movement, the simplicity of pre-digital entertainment, and the timeless charm of childhood adventures through rhythm, skill, and laughter. 1880s. Friends gather for a picnic, laughter and camaraderie flowing freely in nature. Blankets, food, and conversation capture a moment of leisure, social connection, and timeless friendship, illustrating how even over a century ago, people sought comfort, joy, and shared experiences amidst natural surroundings. 1914. Three sisters mount their horses with poise, adventure, and grace. Their posture, confidence, and camaraderie reflect early 20th century family life, the bond between siblings, and the freedom found in equestrian pursuits, preserving a moment where tradition, sport, and sisterhood converge in rural landscapes. 1937. Hershey factory workers individually wrap chocolates by hand, demonstrating precision, patience, and the industrious spirit of the era. Each motion conveys labor, care, and dedication, illustrating the meticulous craft behind beloved treats, and the human effort powering industrial production in pre-automation times. 1923. A young person strolls with their portable phonograph, enjoying music in public spaces long before modern devices. This image reflects the evolution of personal entertainment, the joy of music as a social and cultural experience, and the early adoption of technology to bring private pleasures into the public sphere. 1902. Two young women drive and ride in a Lawson's motor wheel, combining curiosity, innovation, and adventure. Their expressions capture the thrill of early automotive technology, independence, and playful exploration, highlighting how new inventions began reshaping mobility and daily life at the dawn of the motor age. 19th century. People of rural Norway engage in everyday tasks, blending simplicity, resilience, and connection to the land. Their attire, expressions, and surroundings reflect agricultural life, cultural heritage, and the rhythms of community, preserving a window into rural existence and human perseverance at the turn of the century. 1920s. A couple relaxes in a Model T Ford at Balanced Rock, Colorado, capturing freedom, leisure, and early road trip culture. The scenery and vehicles symbolize innovation, adventure, and connection to nature, preserving a snapshot of how automobiles transformed mobility, recreation, and romantic escapes in the 1920s. 1890s. Families enjoy time at Niagara River, blending awe, recreation, and bonding in the natural wonder of cascading waters. Their attire and posture reflect Victorian leisure, while their fascination with the powerful landscape captures humanity's enduring admiration for nature's grandeur and the shared joy of family outings. 1939. 28 students sit in a one-room school in Missouri, reflecting education, discipline, and rural community life. Their focused expressions and orderly rows capture the dedication of teachers and students alike, preserving a moment where knowledge, opportunity, and perseverance intersected amid challenging early 20th century rural conditions. 1907. Cowboys relax with drinks in Old Tascosa, Texas, blending camaraderie, ruggedness, and frontier culture. Their laughter, hats, and rustic setting capture moments of reprieve, reflecting the social life and human bonds that softened the harsh realities of the American West during its colorful and storied past. 1931. A stylish teen girl poses beside her family's car, radiating confidence, youth, and social aspiration. Her posture, smile, and fashion reflect the interwar fascination with automobiles, status, and self-expression, capturing a fleeting moment of elegance, familial pride, and teenage presence against the backdrop of early automotive culture. 1940. A country store in Oklahoma serves as a hub of commerce, connection, and rural life. Shelves, signage, and patrons illustrate daily interactions, community reliance, and regional economy, preserving the simplicity and vibrancy of small-town America during the era, where stores were both practical and social gathering points. 1936. A farmer and his sons navigate a dust storm in Cimarron County, Oklahoma, showcasing resilience, determination, and the hardships of the Dust Bowl. Their silhouettes, grit, and movement evoke struggle against natural forces, capturing the human spirit, confronting environmental adversity, and the enduring bond of family labor. 1918. A couple enjoys their custom-made camper, blending innovation, leisure, and early travel culture. Their smiles, vehicle, and surroundings reflect freedom, adventure, and post-war optimism, preserving a moment of personal ingenuity and the growing fascination with exploration and mobile living in 1918, the early 20th century. 1900. A farm-to-farm medicine man travels tirelessly, providing care and connection across rural communities. His attire, tools, and patient interactions reflect the vital role of itinerant healthcare, dedication, and human compassion, preserving a snapshot of grassroots medical practice and the ingenuity of early 20th century rural life. 1933. The end of Prohibition sparks celebration as Americans toast newfound freedom. Bottles, glasses, and jubilant expressions capture relief, social reintegration, and the transformative cultural shift after years of legal restrictions, preserving a historic moment when society reclaimed the right to public enjoyment and private indulgence. 1920s. Construction workers cling to chains, dangling mid-air while assembling a skyscraper. Their focus, balance, and daring illustrate industrial courage, physical risk, and urban expansion, capturing the human determination behind monumental architectural achievements and the perilous labor that shaped early modern city skylines. 1939. A sharecropper and his children pose in North Carolina, blending resilience, toil, and familial unity. Their expressions and environment reveal the challenges of rural poverty, agricultural dependence, and the endurance of communities confronting economic hardship during the pre-war era, preserving a glimpse of everyday life in the American South. Great Depression. A family from Florida heads up north, hope and necessity guiding their journey. Packed belongings, determined expressions, and travel reflect mass migration during economic despair, illustrating the courage and endurance required to pursue opportunity while navigating uncertainty and the hardships of the Depression era. 1937. A little boy plays with a pig, blending curiosity, innocence, and rural life. His laughter, posture, and engagement capture childhood delight, agricultural reality, and the bond between humans and animals, preserving a small, timeless moment of joy amidst the backdrop of farm labor and family routines. 1920s. Children collect golf balls with resourcefulness and determination, turning chores into playful endeavor. Their focus, interaction, and surroundings highlight youth labor, social habits, and recreational intersections, preserving a quirky yet telling glimpse of early 20th century childhood responsibilities and inventive outdoor play. Twist. 8. A couple rides a quadricycle, balancing innovation, leisure, and togetherness. Their posture, excitement, and surroundings capture the novelty of early wheeled transport, the thrill of mobility, and the shared joy of exploration, illustrating how transportation advancements shaped recreational life in the late 19th century. 1890s. Young boys gather potatoes in a field, blending labor, discipline, and rural necessity. Their movements, focus, and environment reflect agrarian life, early youth contribution to family survival, and the endurance required to meet community demands, preserving a snapshot of work, growth, and responsibility in a bygone era. 19th century. A man maneuvers a goat-powered mobile, merging ingenuity, necessity, and rural ingenuity. His focus, the goat's stride, and the device illustrate creative adaptation to transportation needs, preserving a moment of practical inventiveness that reflects human resourcefulness in early 20th century rural life. 1890. A boy works in a glass factory, combining concentration, dexterity, and early labor practices. His posture, hands, and surroundings reveal the intersection of child labor, industrial skill, and family reliance, preserving a poignant window into the realities of young workers during the industrial age. 1924. Inside the original Harley-Davidson factory, craftsmen assemble motorcycles with care and precision. The machines, tools, and workers capture industrial innovation, dedication, and the birth of an iconic brand, illustrating the hands-on craftsmanship that powered early American motor culture. 1930. A man rides his Indian Scout motorcycle, embodying speed, freedom, and individuality. His stance, attire, and the machine's design reflect early motorcycling culture, the thrill of open-road adventure, and the merging of personal identity with technological prowess in a rapidly modernizing world. 1936. Girls bask in the sun on Santa Monica Beach, radiating leisure, friendship, and youthful joy. Their laughter, posture, and environment capture California's sun-soaked social culture, illustrating the vibrancy, fashion, and carefree moments that defined coastal life in pre-war America. 1925. Bread is sold from a handcart, blending commerce, tradition, and urban life. The baker's care, the cart's display, and customers' anticipation illustrate small-scale trade, community reliance, and everyday survival, preserving a tangible moment of city streets, labor, and the rituals of food distribution. 1930s. A man delivers ice to homes without refrigeration, demonstrating endurance, skill, and early domestic labor. Blocks of ice, his equipment, and the neighborhood context illustrate daily reliance on manual services, preserving a glimpse of domestic routines and technological limitations in mid-century urban life. 1920s. A newspaper boy in San Francisco hustles to distribute papers, balancing urgency, resilience, and entrepreneurial spirit. His determination, street environment, and iconic papers capture youth labor, urban rhythm, and the pulse of early 20th century media culture in bustling city streets. 1952. Two women in shorts pose playfully while a bystander whistles, blending fashion, flirtation, and mid-century leisure culture. Their attire, stance, and environment capture social attitudes, recreation, and the evolving public presentation of youth in post-war America, preserving a lively and spirited snapshot. Late 1800s. Cowboys eat at a chuck wagon, combining ruggedness, sustenance, and camaraderie. Their hats, utensils, and relaxed postures capture frontier life, daily survival, and social bonding, illustrating the human side of Western expansion and the informal rituals that sustained working men in harsh environments. 1937. Blueberry pickers worked diligently near Little Fork, Minnesota, blending labor, cooperation, and seasonal rhythm. Baskets, posture, and focus reflect agricultural cycles, rural economy, and the vital contributions of families and communities to local sustenance and commerce. 1895. Two women astride a crank-driven motorcycle and a 500 new Imperial twin pose with confidence and novelty. Their daring expressions and early machines highlight technological fascination, mobility, and the early role of women embracing adventurous pursuits in a male-dominated arena of early motorcycling. 1910. School teachers and students gather, blending instruction, discipline, and educational culture. Their arrangement, posture, and engagement capture the structure and social norms of early 20th century schooling, reflecting the foundational role of classrooms in shaping knowledge, character, and community cohesion. Chicago, 116 years ago. Streets bustle with pedestrians, carts, and horse-drawn vehicles, reflecting urban growth, industrial progress, and everyday life. This snapshot preserves the vibrant rhythm, architecture, and human activity of the city, revealing the pulse of metropolitan existence in the early 20th century. 1903. Edward Llewellyn catches the world's largest black sea bass, 425 pounds, blending triumph, skill, and awe. His proud stance, massive catch, and surrounding waters preserve the thrill of record-breaking achievement, capturing human ambition, sporting tradition, and the enduring allure of nature's bounty.